Hey there folks, welcome to Bubba Roundtree Outdoors. I'm your host Wade Rush. My sweet daughter Rachel is behind the camera. So many folks have asked us about these gravity feeders. They're so simple that it ain't gonna take long for me to tell y'all how we do it. It is just simple science. Y'all stand by. Folks, this is our biggest one. This is a 6-inch piece of pipe. That little piece of pipe right there would probably only cost you $500,000 now. But this, the Schedule 40 prices are absolutely ridiculous during this current regime. But anyway, so I just happen to already have this in storage. So that this 5.5 foot, or just shy of 6 foot tall piece of 6-inch pipe, that will hold 50 pounds of corn right there. Up in here in the truck, I've got some 4-inch tube. I think Rachel and I bought this. We bought this in 10-foot sections here from Lowe's. I don't think that these were about $10,000 a stick, but they were way cheaper than the Schedule 40. This is the thin wall. This is just the drain sewer pipe, 4-inch right here. We cut these about 7 foot. I'm 6'4". We cut these about 7 foot because Rachel can usually reach. Some of them are a little longer. Those ones I have to pour them in there, pour the corn in there. But Rachel can reach most all of them at 7 foot. 7 foot, 4-inch regular drain pipe will hold 25 pounds of corn in this right here, which is basically a 5-gallon bucket full that this will hold in a 4-inch pipe. How does it work? Gravity. We just tie it. This is your regular old farm fence post. Get your hammer in the ground. I've also used the 1/2-inch or 3/4-inch steel conduit that you get from Home Depot or Lowe's and drive them in the ground. These things are not heavy. All we're doing is holding them upright. What bases do we use? Whatever we can find. Right there, that's the base off of an old kerosene heater, I think. We use stuff like this, like decking board. We could cut this into two or three pieces and put this under your 4-inch pipe, like that right there. Because the deer learn to paw at the bottom of it whenever they're eating the corn. They'll paw at it, and that little bit of touching the feeder will make the gravity just keeps pouring the grain out. And for a grain outlet, all you got to do is I take my Sawzall or a hacksaw and cut a V here in the base of your 4-inch or your 3-inch pipe, whatever you happen to be using. But that's all you got to do, and set that on the board, and just gravity is going to take care of everything else. As far as lids to cover them up with, we use old little icing buckets that you get from IGA. A lot of you guys don't know this. You go through the grocery stores and ask them for their cake or batter in icing buckets, food grade buckets. They'll give them to you. They throw them away. And so if they've got them sitting in there, when you come through and ask about them, they'll just give them to you. How about that? At least they do around here in the South. But anything works, folks. Anything that you can make work. I've even got some 3-inch pipe. The 3-inch pipe don't hold near as much, but you may not need a feeder that holds near as much. That is as complicated as it is. And we got the Walmart sells what they call a camo paint set that comes in 3 colors, your gray, your green, and some come with gray, green, and black. A lot of them come with gray, green, and some off brown type color. But it all works great. And does it have to be camouflage? Probably not. You could probably paint it black if you wanted to. But anyway, that's as difficult as it is, folks. We will see y'all on the next one.